Good afternoon. What I'm going to try to present to you in this video is instructions on how to apply the index tabs to the Eth Cepher Bible. It is a pretty straightforward and easy procedure, but again, if you've never done this before, you really don't know what you're up against, and you really don't know to start off the procedure. So we'll get right into it. It is, again, very straightforward, but I would set aside at least an hour, if not 2 hours. Take your time and go ahead and do this uninterrupted, about an hour to 2 hours uninterrupted, and it'll go by fairly easy. And if you do have problems, you will find when you put the tabs on, if you have to remove them carefully, you can remove them and put them back on. They are somewhat forgiving. So we'll get right into this. So here's the Eth Cepher. I'm going to open it up. And we'll go right to the first tab that I have. Let's see here. What you're going to want is a straight edge. Ruler. Any ruler will work. And so your first tab, that right there, you're going to want to put right to the top of the page, or maybe a little below the very top. What might help if you put something underneath the very first page. I'm using this piece of cardboard. That might help you. And then you apply the tab. You're going to want to apply it on this side. And then fold it over and apply it on this side. And press it down once you're happy that it's on straight. When you put it on the page to begin with, you'll be able to line it up with the page with the tab itself to make sure it's straight. And then you fold it over and press it down. Once you're done with the first one, that's the guide for all the rest. When you go to the next tab, you'll start at 1 inch down from the top. So we'll go down to the next tab, Exodus. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Depends on who you are and how perfect you want it to be. But you start 1 inch down and your second tab. Third tab. And you'll notice the English, the Common, Leviticus for the third book in the Torah. And on the back side, you'll notice Vayikra, the Hebrew. Now this is the third tab. So the third tab, you'll start at 2 inches down. I'm not exact, the page is not exact 2 inches, but it's 2 inches. And you continue down, all the way down until you get to the bottom. And once there, ended up at Judges. Once there, and again, you can have it right at the edge or a little above it. And your last one, and the first sequence of tabs, will be about 9 inches down. The next book from Judges in the Eth Cepher would be 1 Samuel. Again, you start the process all over again. You start it right at the top of the page, or just a little below. And then the second one, in the second set of applying the index tabs, you'll start at 1 inch down. You continue doing that all the way through. Oh, there we go. Continue doing that all the way through as you go all the way through. It takes some time, but it is pretty straightforward. Again, take your time. Use a sheet of cardboard or something like that to put underneath. Hang on here. Put a piece of cardboard or something stiff like that to go underneath your page while you're in the process of putting your tab on. And I think that does help. You can use cardboard, you can use anything. And that's about it. I hope this video was helpful. Let's see here. Hope this video was helpful. The new Eth Cepher, the edition 3 version 2 would be a little different than this one. This one here is one of the old edition 2 Eth Cephers, but I use this. Applying the tabs, it should be the same. And when you're done, it should look, about that. But it takes a while, and I'll tell you what, the index tabs does help quite a bit. So thank you very much. Hope this presentation helps, and be blessed as you learn the word of the Most High through the version of the Eth Cepher Bible. Good version of the Eth Cepher, a lot of information. Thank you, and be blessed.